So when I had my model come in to do the prenatal massage, one thing I had was the sheet out. He's already gotten snuggled in. But I had the sheet out. I have a pillow placed here for the side lying position, and she will be laying on her side. I did have the sheet bent down to just an angle so that she can get snuggled in just a little bit. Now go ahead and put your top leg over on top of this pillow, just like that. And I'm making sure that you're fully draped at all times. One thing to take notice is of alignment. So knee has to be in alignment with hip, which has to be in alignment with shoulder and ankle. It has to be a straight line, as straight as you can make it. I'm going to go ahead and grab an extra pillow so that I can make that in alignment. Something during this time to remember is just to move extra slow. And here we go. And because my models had a little bit of practice, my model already knew to lift their leg, but I would have to tell them to lift their leg. And I'm looking at to make sure that they were fully supported. There we go. Just by going like this. I do notice that there needs to be just a little bit more elevation with the neck, because if you can see, his shoulder is going down and head is going up, and we want it to be just a little bit straighter. So I'm going to grab an extra pillow to see if it might be comfortable for my model. Okay, go ahead and lift your head a little bit. Let's see if this is comfortable at all. Does that work for you? Is that comfortable?
Yes.
Can you move back just a little bit? There we go. Is that comfortable for you?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to come around. And because this is a home appointment, I'm able to come this way, but you'll have a massage table, so it'll be a lot easier for you to work around. A mama's tummy is very sore and tender, so it's very important for the tummy to have support. The only way to do this is with very tiny soft pillows or with a towel. So I have a towel here, and I'm going to just assess the size of what height I need it to bring the belly straight along with the body. So I'm pretending that this belly is very tiny, a tiny pregnant baby. Okay, so I'm going to gently put this towel right here to support the tummy. Here's a pillow to support the arm, and once again I'm looking for the elbow to be in alignment with the shoulder, and we're just going to move it back just a little bit to try to have this in alignment. Is this comfortable for you?
Yes.
Can you breathe and all of that stuff? So now that I know that my model is all set up, I'm going to come back around and start the massage. Now that everything is set up. And of course I do the general, starting with the head, the ear. Up here is a big deal with pregnant ladies. Because they tend to overcompensate with their body going like this or like this. So they stretch this area quite a bit. So I really work this. Choosing to work the arm after I'm done with this is fine. I choose to go either way. But when I do drape, I move it back after I'm tucking. So I tuck all this. Go ahead and straighten out this bottom leg for me. We're going to move it just a little back towards me. There you go. So now this leg is completely straight. This leg is completely elevated and supported with the pillow. Just the toe that fell off. There we go. So here we go. So now I'm tucking, and with the drape this way, I can work this whole area. With pregnant ladies, here is the middle of the lower back. There are two spots that can really help being massaged. One, look at this spot and then look at the top of the hip. You pick the middle point. On this middle point, my filmer and I are going to switch places. So on this middle point. Oh, crap. Okay.
Nothing. Keep
That
going.
was, it was a home appointment. Okay. So I'm just going to gently press on this middle point. Press and press. Is that uncomfortable? Is the
No,
pressure
no.
okay? So I'm just pressing for just a few seconds. And I can press back and forth for a few seconds. And I can work the sacrum. Their lower back hurts really bad because all of this area is being stretched. I make sure to definitely work along the spine. So after I'm done doing my thing with the back, I go ahead and redrape and come back. Now when it comes to the legs, there's two different things. There are two different things to look at. So the internal thigh is a huge endangerment area to be massaged during pregnancy. So I'm going to massage the top leg like I normally would. So I'm just going to grab the sheet, slide it however I need to drape my patient or my client. So I'm draping my client. All right. Now I do my normal works. It's okay to come up high on the hip and press. If they start to giggle, just press instead of squeeze. You can squeeze, you can press. All the angles. My model's knee is low. Position. Pretend she's sleeping or calm. I'm not telling her this. Alright? So I am constantly readjusting very slowly, very tenderly as I work. Now, a lot of fear with pregnant patients is they have a fear about their feet being worked. As long as you do not push existing pressure for more than 5 seconds on each spot, there are no worries. You can compress and you can effleurage and do this. Do your normal work that you would normally do on the top leg. And you're done. So I'm gently going to go ahead and remove my drape, just like this, and come back around this way. And my model is draped right here. And moving slowly again, I'm draping underneath the pillow to where private areas are not being touched. Okay, go ahead and straighten out your bottom leg for me. There we go. So now I have a straight bottom leg. Now, huge endangerment site. Huge endangerment site. What we're going to do here is gently. You can gently press, of course. Only effleurage. Ignore this area. Don't even touch it. You can do the back down here. Do not touch the internal middle. It can cause early labor. It could cause blood clots. So I do this. It doesn't have to last very long, but I do what I can. So now it's time to go ahead and turn over. And if you could push pause. Is there a pause on the record? Yeah. So my client is turned over. I'm slowly, I would actually go slower than this. You are on a 1 hour time limit, so you can do what you need to. But not rushing this procedure is extremely important. So once again, go ahead and straighten out your back leg. There you go. It's nice and straight. There you go. And I did remove the pillows as my client turned over. So I'm going to go ahead and place them back. So I have my second pillow here that I'm just going to gently slide under my client's leg. And you need to relax. It's okay. And your sheet has fallen, so I'm going to just gently raise it. Okay? All right. So now I feel and see the knee and ankle alignment with the hip, shoulder. Great. Here is the towel to gently cushion and support the tummy. And here is the pillow that can support your arm. Are you comfortable? Yes. Can you breathe? Yes. Do you need to go to the bathroom? No. Okay. Alright, so now that I have all of this, I do the whole thing all over again. I start from the legs and then I go up. Now it feels really good. Compressions feel really good with pregnant ladies. Don't forget that spot in between the middle of the back and the top of the hip. Don't forget that spot. If I were in an office right now, I would have this space. I would move back around over and over and over again to come and just push this spot. It's being pushed. And just push. You can gently rock it, very gently. Something else I would do if I were working in an office. Go ahead and relax. It's okay. So, that's really hard.
Hey.
Meet the rascal. Here's the rascal.
You won't let me relax.
So something else I would do in an office is I would rotate. Whenever I do the top leg, I rotate. I go to the other side and I do this. I do all my massage techniques. I work one side and the other. I don't worry about rotating sides when it comes to the bottom leg due to it being only very light effleurage, limiting at the kneecap or a little above the kneecap. So I don't worry about that. But I will rotate and do different sides. I do hit this point. Their lower back hurts. So I do make sure and take care of the lower back. Their spine hurts. Up here hurts. Go ahead and lean towards me just a little bit. There we go. And then I can take care of all this area. With this area, you don't have to worry about pressure. You don't have to worry about effleurage. There are no pressure points right here that's going to put your mama into labor. You don't have to worry about it. So I just work it as I need to. If I have a few extra minutes, I'll work their scalp and the top of their neck. I look at the time, see how much time I have left. You only have 1 hour, therefore this session's going to be over. If it's longer, then I would adjust the client into a sitting position and do just a bit more. And whenever you have an hour and a half session, we'll definitely go over that. And we all love you, my model. Hey, Yeshua, say hi to the camera. All right, so he did that, and we're done. All right, good luck on your massage.